Hey friends, my name is Jackson. I'm not your average NB, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm kind of doing something different. So, my 10th anniversary is coming up on the 30th. So, I kind of came up with this thing where I would do a video every day for like 10 days as like a countdown. So, I'm gonna do like some top 10 countdown lists, or just like lists with 10 things or something. Like, if you guys know what I'm saying. Some of them are going to be top 10s. Some of them are just going to have 10 things. So this is going up November 21st. I almost said September 21st. November 21st. And then I'm going to post a video every single day until, excuse me, the, until the 30th. And the 30th is going to be when I post the last video. So basically, it's going to be 10 videos with 10 things for 10 days for my 10-year anniversary. So, first one is going to be top 10 Central Park songs. Anyway, I have to say, one of the things I like about not being able to be seen on camera and by the camera being broken is that you guys can't see how insane my hair looks because it's pretty bad right now. Um, anyway, so Central Park is this show that I found that I love, and the way I found out about it is, well, I'll let you guys know when we get there, but anyway, so let's do the top 10 Central Park songs in no particular order, by the way. So, number 10 is Toscano. So, Tosgano. And it stands for "This One Sucks, Get a New One." Basically, this dog is gonna. Basically, the villain is this old lady in the show, and it's from the same guys who made Bob's Burgers, by the way. It's from those same people. So, it's on Apple TV. It's actually the sole reason why I got Apple TV. I wanted to watch the show. And so far, it's going good. And I know what you guys are thinking. Are you going to do a top 10 episodes? And the thing is, I haven't seen enough episodes. I think I've seen like 7 or 8. I haven't seen enough episodes to cover a top 10 list. Like, even if I was just going to count down the episodes that I've seen, it would still be less than 10 episodes. I haven't seen that much of it. And one of the upcoming lists is actually going to be a list for videos that, or for shows that I'm still working on. Also, if you guys want to drop any ideas down below for top 10 lists that I can do, actually, you know what? By the time this goes up, I'm probably going to have made all the videos for the for the list that I'm planning to do, so it doesn't even matter. So basically, um the villain is this old lady with a little dog, and the point is that the dog is going to get her inheritance like when she passes, and her assistant is not a fan of this, so she ends up like getting a dog trainer over there. I mean, it's Bitsy's dog trainer, and so she's trying to get the guy to like and then the guy says, and then the guy explains the whole Toscano thing to her. He says it's his little acronym for "This One Sucks, Get a New One." And then they sing a song about it, and it's pretty awesome. Number 9, Trying Too Hard. You know, if I was gonna do a top 10 list properly and in actual order, which I will do in the future, but I kinda had to rush it, so I couldn't put everything in order, and I also, this is based on only the songs that I've heard, but if I had to do a top 10 list in order, this would definitely be number 1. This is absolutely my favorite song of the show, and basically, Molly, who's one of the kids in the show, is kind of feeling, like, left out at school. I keep yawning. Anyway, um, the kid Molly is feeling like left out at school. She's like the outcast or whatever. So, and she's singing this song about trying to fit in and stuff, and it relates back to her superhero persona. Like I said, I haven't seen that much of the show, but I did see this episode and it's pretty good. And I can't provide a whole lot of context for this because that would kind of involve explaining the entire show. Like, it's not, there is an overarching plot. It's not like individual episodes like in something like The Simpsons. There's actually an overarching plot. So if you guys have Apple TV or if you want to watch the show, I would highly recommend it. It wasn't marketed very well, and unfortunately, it was canceled after 3 seasons. But this would definitely be number one on my list if I was doing a proper like list. Number eight, Person to Worsen. So this song is based inside of an episode that I have not seen yet, but context matters, and basically the context around this is that Bitsy, who's the main villain who has that dog, she hires her assistant Helen to, or she gets her assistant Helen to like find her a politician. And I don't know exactly. Like I said, I've only seen like maybe 8 episodes tops. But yeah, she's basically like she's trying to find a politician for Bitsy, and that's when this song happens, and it's a pretty awesome one. And I do want to mention that Helen is voiced by like a famous rapper or something. I mean, I've never heard of him, but he's she's voiced by a famous rapper, supposedly. Number seven, Enough is Enough. So, again, I don't have a lot of context for this one, except I know it's based around a one of those characters who starts out kind of like a doormat, but then learns to stand up for herself. And this isn't Helen. I don't know what happened to her, but this song says it's from season three. So somehow in season three, it looks like maybe Helen quit or something and got replaced with Paige's sister, who's Abby. So, and basically she learns to stand up for herself and she does the whole like, I'm better than this thing. And that's basically what this song is. And I love it. I love every second of it. Number six, No One's Home. This is actually how I found out about the show, through this song. Well, not really through this song. I'm gonna talk about this same YouTuber later, but there was a YouTuber named Athena P that I kind of found her channel and fell in love with her. And it was actually this year, and it was actually not that long ago, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. Basically, I was looking up some content to get excited about, and you know, you just get tired watching the same content over and over again. I mean, I like it, but still, at some point I want new stuff. So anyway, I found this YouTuber who I was looking up Horrid Henry videos, and that's how I found her, because she made like this big Horrid Henry video, and I fell in love with her channel. And one of the things she does on that channel is she sang a cover of a song that I've never heard of, from a show that I've never heard of. The song was called No One's Home, and the show was called Central Park. So I had to go look it up, and I found the actual song that wasn't the cover version, and it's pretty awesome too. And then I was like looking at the show and finding out more stuff about it. I started by looking up more songs from the show and listening to them, and then thinking they were awesome. And then I was being like, hey, it has the same animation style as Bob's Burgers. And that's how I found out that it was made by the same people who did Bob's Burgers. And I was looking like where to find it, but I could only find it on Apple TV. So eventually I ended up getting Apple TV, and I've had it for I think like 5 or 6 weeks now. I mean, I had a 1 week free trial. They don't give 1 month free trials. They were just 1 week trials. And anyway, I paid for it. I've been paying for it for 1 month now. So yeah. Number five, time to close. So I said that context matters a lot in this show, and I'm gonna try and explain the basic part of what's going on here. Essentially, Bitsy wants to buy Central Park. That's the whole point of the show. That's why it's called Central Park. The first episode is about Bitsy basically finding out about Central Park and thinking it would be a great place to put up her hotels, and she's super rich and super old and mean, and she finds out about Central Park and she basically wants to buy it so she can shut it down and like open a bunch of hotels and other shit there. So, yeah, essentially the time to close song comes at the end of season 2, I think. I haven't gotten that far yet. But it comes at the end of season 2, and basically it's about how, yeah, she's about how things are about to go forward with her getting the park and how she's about to open up her hotels and her fast food chains and whatever else. Anyway, I would recommend, and by the way, I would recommend listening to any of these songs. Number 4, Mama's Got This. So this song comes in season 1, and basically Paige is a journalist, and she's singing to her kids about how great this story is going to be because she's tired of doing like little fluff pieces or whatever. It happens in the first episode, actually. And she's singing about how she's going to get a story and it's going to be great. And that's basically what the song is about. And there's also a part where she tries to speak Polish, and it's kind of hilarious. If you will want it with the subtitles on, and if you watch it like with the proper subtitles of what she's saying in English, except in Polish, like, if you get what I'm saying. Anyway, number 3, weirdos make great superheroes. So this comes, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, it comes in the second episode, and basically it's another song by Molly about feeling left out, and also a bunch of the other kids from her school join in. I mean, it's one of those scenarios that, it's not actually happening, but it's fake or whatever, and like, yeah, she's singing about being a superhero and stuff, and her superhero alter ego and all of that, and honestly, you'd be better off just watching the video because I don't really know how to explain it properly. Number 2, can't clone champagne. So it seems like at some point Bitsy decides to clone her dog, Champagne, and then Helen starts singing a song about how it's a bad idea. Like, the song starts off the song starts off that they can copy his body, but the thing you can't copy is his personality, and then a bunch of other stuff, and it just goes on, and it's pretty hilarious and awesome. And there's even a part where she says, "Oh, well, he's the dog is also saying that he doesn't want himself to be cloned." That, yeah, she's like, sorry, I'm having a hard time paying attention. But yeah, she's basically like, there's someone's opinion and we're missing. I think you just whispered, I don't want a sibling. He really can't look he really can't look at the terms and conditions. He makes a good point, and I think we should listen. And then there's a bunch of other stuff. But anyway. And number 1, why bother? And this is basically a plea from Owen to who's the park manager. It's basically a song or like a plea from him in song to save the park. Or no, never mind. It's not a plea from him. It's like him talking about why he wants to keep the park clean and why he wants to take care of it and stuff so it can be there for future generations, and so he can pass it on to his kids someday and stuff like that, and I think that's really beautiful. So I know this was kind of a short video, but yeah, it's these videos aren't gonna be very long. And I'm gonna go on and do another video now, but this will be on the 21st, and then the next video that I'm about to record will be on the 22nd, and so on until we get to the 30th, and then I'll make the last video. And there's gonna be a new video. Um, Actually, I think at this point, after I've recorded, all my videos for this, special countdown that I'm doing, I'm just gonna take a break until the Christmas special. And then so I'm gonna do the Christmas special, and then after that, I'm going to do the last video of 2024, and then that's gonna be it for the year. Like, I'm I'm literally doing these videos and uploading these videos, and then I'm going on break. Like, I'm gonna try if I can get them done sooner than the 21st, and then just upload them every single day, that would be great. Because all I have to do is press like 2 buttons to upload the video, and I can just go on and get on with my writing. And also, at this point, I might have a job even when you're watching this. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I might have a job by the time you guys are seeing this. And if I don't, I will very soon. Like, that's my goal right now. I'm trying to get a job. I'm literally going to be in an employment program very soon. I mean, right now it's only the 5th, but once I upload this in a couple weeks, it might actually be like I might already be in the employment program and I might even already have a job because I'm going to try and apply to the movie theater again. And then every single other time until they hire me. Like, I'm not giving up because that's the job that I want. At least until I can do something with my writing, until my writing takes off. Like, I just want to get it started. Anyway, I love each and every one of you guys. Please don't forget to always be yourself. You are valid. Don't forget to be good to yourself and to others. And I will see all you guys in the next video. Bye.